Alright, well, time to make another video I didn't want to make. What's up guys, Riley here from RPPRODUCTIONS, and today I'm going to be talking about what the hell has been going on with the Scat Pack. Alright guys, so last week on Thursday I went and dropped my car off at the local dealership to get an oil change, get my remote start issue fixed, because as many of you know it was messed up. Basically you'd hit the buttons and it wouldn't work. And then also get my air conditioning checked out and pretty much fixed as well, because the air conditioning was not blowing cold or strong or really doing much. I mean, it was there, but not like what it should be. So probably half of what a normal air conditioning system should operate at. So basically I dropped the car off to get all that fixed, and then I went on my vacation to Oklahoma. So come back from Oklahoma yesterday, Sunday. Obviously the dealerships are closed on Sunday, so today's Monday. And I just got home from the dealership and the Scat Pack is still not here. So I showed up there and they told me, you know, we got your oil change taken care of, your air conditioning isn't even a problem, that's how it normally is supposed to be, and if you basically use these special settings then it will blow the strongest, and then the remote start issue has been taken care of as well. So I was like, okay, cool. So I paid for my oil change, which by the way is like $107 for an oil change. Like, that's a lot. But anyways, so I go outside my car, they pull it around, and first thing I did was I checked to make sure they topped off all my coolant levels and everything. Well, my coolant hadn't been topped off, so that was already kind of like a, hey, fix this. So that was one thing that was wrong. Two, that was wrong. Tested the remote start didn't work, so that also pissed me off. Problem number 3 is the air conditioning problem. So basically they told me, oh, if you use these special settings, it'll blow stronger and it'll be fine. So I used those special settings and it was horrible. So basically I had one of the guys come over, and he actually watches my YouTube videos, believe it or not. I pulled up there to drop my car off and he's like, hey, I saw you on YouTube. I was like, oh, cool. So I found that guy again who works there, and I was like, hey, come feel this real quick. So he did, and he's like, that's not normal. I was like, that's what I'm saying. So then I had my service advisor come over there, and long story short, basically they had fixed the remote start issue, and now it's acting up again. And the air conditioning issue, they really didn't even like look at it. They're like, oh, our computers say it's fine, but it's not fine. And the guy was like, after he felt it in person, he's like, okay, you're right, this is a problem. So they, at this point, think that there's some kind of short within my car. They are not sure what it is. The air conditioning still needs to be looked at and fixed, obviously, and the remote start, same thing. The remote start issue and air conditioning issue are both being forwarded to basically the top people at Dodge in Detroit. It's like a complaint file thing called like a star engineering. So I don't know. But basically what it is like the top people at Dodge are now getting involved with this, because it's like something that's very out of the ordinary and they don't see this very often, and all their computers are reading that everything should be set like correctly and fine, but obviously things are not fine. So remote start doesn't work. There's some kind of short within the electrical system of my car. At this point, I don't really know what is going on, and obviously, you know, in the back of my mind, the whole time I'm thinking like, wow, did I buy a lemon? Like, what's going on? And for those of you who are not familiar with a lemon, basically you can Google it to do your own research on that topic. But it's kind of like when you buy a car and it just has endless problems, and you can basically, there's a lot of different outcomes, but you could like take them to court and make them buy your car back, or blah blah blah, or have to buy you a new car. I mean, there's like a whole thing. If you look up lemon laws, then you can check that out. So I'm like, well, is my car a lemon? Is this just a simple problem that they're not finding? I don't know. So currently the car's still at the dealership, still trying to get fixed. They're getting in contact with the head people at Dodge. Now, the dealership has done pretty much everything that they possibly could. All their computers and stuff are like, yeah, it's fine. So I'm not really mad at them. I'm more mad at this whole situation. I think it's a bunch of just BS and it's really stupid. So I really don't know what's going to happen, but apparently the head people at Dodge are not going to get involved, so hopefully they know what to do. And if not, then hopefully this doesn't drag on too much longer, and hopefully the car is not a lemon, because I don't want to get rid of my Scat Pack. I like it. Now here's when all the people comment, all the comments about, oh, you bought a Dodge, you should expect problems and stuff like that. Well, you know, the thing is, there's lemons with Ford, there's lemons with Chevy, there's lemons with Toyota. I mean, every car manufacturer has some kind of problem, okay? So quit acting like whatever your favorite car brand is invincible, because none of them are. Every car manufacturer has problems. It's just, you know, I was unlucky and I somehow picked the car that happens to have a few problems. Hopefully they're small, but at this point nobody really knows. It could be a massive electrical problem, it could be something very tiny. At first they thought it was just the hood latch sensor was like basically faulty, so they put a new one in, and it's still doing the same problem with the remote start. So all that stuff is still broken, and on the bright side, my oil got changed for the second time, so that's cool. So yeah, I just kind of needed to vent to you guys about what's going on. That kind of explains why the Scat Pack is not on the channel currently, and why I haven't done my tire review yet, because I'd really like to. It's just I don't have my car in my possession. So hopefully I get it back within the next couple days, and then I can start making normal videos again. But until then, I am carless, and I'm just straight chilling. So thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, I come at you guys ranting about something or coming with unfortunate news. This is kind of getting old. So hopefully this one gets taken care of shortly, and then everything will be fine. But for now, that's what the situation is, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Dude, you're always bitching about something.